Right. Let's see what Sharon
I'll
wants
listen
to
to what you
talk
have to
about.
say.
Huh. So she's like a spy. That's cool. Colon joint operation.
You're here. Welcome to the Vulgus Munitions Factory. You've made quite the impression at Kingston. So much so, I was tempted to recruit you for Colon. But then again, the enemy isn't exactly a pushover. However, now that we have the guide as a strategic asset, I'm sure the trajectory of this war will change drastically. Shall we get started? Based on the coordinates provided by the guide, the Ironheart excavation site is near the enemy's industrial zone. Unfortunately, the exact location needs to be confirmed in person. The coordinates are based on data from the time of the ancestors, and there's a high probability that the topography today will look a little different. I'll do recon around the industrial zone. While I'm doing that, your mission is to create a diversion to draw the enemy's eyes away from me. Even though I have active camouflage, things will be much easier if you can hold the enemy's attention. I'll tell Jeremy to stay behind and provide operational support. Jeremy seems to be unable to link with the guide, so he won't be much use in finding the excavation site. He'll be better deployed using his arcade teleportation abilities as support for your diversion operation. Let's get moving. We need to restore the guide system as soon as possible.
What, me? Support? For crying out loud. Get to the point. Guide, guide, guide. That's all everybody talks about these days. Since when did the higher ups at Albion conduct operations based on the word of a spirit? Not to mention, excluding an excellent descendant like myself from this operation, everything's clearly going very well. Hey, you think it's funny I can't link with the guide? All right then. Let's consider which descendants aren't able to link with the guide right now. Let's see. It's only me and Alpha, yes? Looks to me like the commander of Albion and the strongest descendant are the only ones who are still sane. If I were you, I'd think carefully about why you've been designated as a bait, and I'm going to do things my way. Don't even think about tagging along. Huh. Do you really think you can even attempt to follow me? With my arcane abilities?
You've been ambushed. Or did you let it happen? As a feint, it worked well. But you mustn't let your guard. The Vulgus cyborgs have had quite a few upgrades recently. You may suddenly encounter powerful units that aren't in our dictionary.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus occupied territory. There's no end to it.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. The enemy being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job.
Yes.
Samples, Vulgus seem to believe our actions are a simple offensive mission. The feint is working. Receiving info off mark. Position of Vulgus power plant confirmed. Mission request. Destruction of generators as a feint attack.
I heard Captain Harris let you in on a fun trick. Certain Legion of Immortality units have parts that can act as fuses. We can use those.
Big sector. Sorry, I mean, I don't know what. Yo,
Unstable energy flow detected. Probability of fused parts high.
reload. No. Shut up.
Wolf is carrying fused parts further.
Good. No.
High-level Wolf is closing in. Request combat activity.
No.
Mission relay terminated. Multiple Vulgus are closing in on the transmitter. There is a high probability that this is the result of the communications conversion. Continue to engage them and solve for time as long as possible.
Get ready. Reloading.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Likely to require communications. Tactical target achieved. Mission accomplished.
This is Sharon. I'm transmitting to all Allied forces deployed to this operation. We have an urgent development, requesting backup. Number 17 has received details. All units are to head to the mining outpost.
Talk to number 17. Huh. Also another spy or scout.
Descendant, we have an urgent report on Sharon. Her current position is near the Vulgus munitions factory. Thanks to her diversionary tactics, she was able to reach the target safely, but the Vulgus have appeared. This is the sitrep recorded by Sharon's AC.
Operating on the accepting basis. Probability of submarine infiltration high. Excavation site status. Quarantine at a highest level of security. Terminate the Descendant on site. Terminate.
This cyborg Vulgus, Edelik, is a commando-level model specializing in defense missions. It's armed with arcade tracking functions. And it seems the Vulgus already know about the Arnhart excavation site. I was told that the Ancestors' data was tightly guarded at Kingston. If the Vulgus have gained access to it, however, then this rigorous level of security makes sense. For the moment, Sharon has requested an attack on the repository's core facility to lure the Vulgus commander. Once the Vulgus have vacated the factory, she intends to try and infiltrate it again. Descendant, you and Jeremy are to launch an attack on the repository.
Are you sure this guide can be trusted? Didn't you guys win at Kingston?
Focus on the mission, Jeremy.
Descendant, I am at a loss for words. The Ancestors' data that the Vulgus obtained in Kingston was formatted in such a way that it could not be fully viewed until all of the data packets were combined. The Vulgus managed to transmit around 90% of the data. Defeating their commander prevented them from transmitting the remaining 10%. They were able to reconstruct the missing 10% of cells and read all of the data. How was that possible? I need to analyze this. Descendant, you need to continue your search for the Ironheart excavation site. If the Vulgus enter it first, they may destroy the entire site after they find what they want. We must hurry.
How pathetic. A full operation for such a minor target? Guess the Colon Special Forces aren't that special after all. I've sent you a more appropriate mark, so you can show me what you can really do with those highfalutin skills of yours. Get it together, come on!
Noted. No. Reload. Noted.
All storage tanks disabled. Mission relay terminated. Descendant, this place is a Kuiper mine that has been taken over by the Vulgus. The Vulgus's Kuiper mining methods are extremely aggressive and lead to devastating contamination. The ores we seize from them are unusable, so they must be destroyed. Yes, offline. That storage box contains the Kuiper collected by the enemy. Opening it will reveal the contaminated Kuiper. Kuiper disassembler operational. Please destroy as much of the Vulgus Kuiper as possible.
No. Deploy barrier. No. No.
Actually, mission accomplished, Descendant.
All right. Let's see. Next mission. No, we definitely need to upgrade our. Sorry, not upgrade. Level up with the palms. The hands thing. What was it? Anyways, yeah. Let's go there. So if you guys are
High
gonna
value
play this,
target confirmed. Facility, Vulgus Kuiper Refinery.
I'd recommend if you're gonna play this game, highly, highly recommend playing with some friends. It goes, it makes the story missions a whole lot quicker. It's very similar to Destiny 2. So whatever you do in Destiny 2, it's the same that I
The
recommend
Kuiper
here.
Refinery
It's
is a
like the
highly
strategy.
However, it is heavily armored. Total destruction is unfeasible. Use the enemy's fuses to disable the generators. That will bring the refinery to a halt.
More inventory.
Noting.
Brother.
Hold up.
No.
Vulgus carrying fuse parts identified. Wait, our surveillance equipment is picking up enemy comm signals.
Okay, tracking makes it operational. Descendant be active in the area of the Kaiser refinery. Guardian unit power. Hiding suitable for facility defense combat. Deployment ready.
Looks like they're just sending one of their own. I was hoping the command would show up.
No.
Fuse application confirmed. One generator remaining. Descendant, a high-level Vulgus is heading toward the refinery. It's likely to be Carl.
No.
Yeah, it is super fun. Yeah, if you want to play it solo, you can play this game solo. I just recommend playing it public instead of on private, so that way you can have
Descendant
more people
located.
play the game with you.
Activated contact by the force field. Elimination of the descendant. Protect the refinery.
Descendant is a dangerous code. It would be best to eliminate it.
Okay. And I'm out of ammo. On all of my weapons. Okay. Um. Okay. Ooh. All right, we're slowly healing up. Come on, there we go. You're gone.
Bogus signal lost. I was hoping Ederlin would show up. But oh well. Thank you, Descendant.
This is Sharon. Nice work with the support. I've managed to shake off their tracking. I'm scouting for intel around the factory. I've relayed the coordinates of the temporary outpost, requesting all units to regroup at the designated location. Officially beginning infiltration operation.
Yeah, we should go to headquarters real quick. We could do that. Need to get rid of some gear anyways in the first place. And dismantle it. That's the one thing I hope we can do in the future. Instead of having to always fast travel back here. Of course, I think that's what we can do. Oh, who's this? Head skin for bunny. Trendsetter. Trendsetter. Okay. Ooh. All right. Lost and found. Okay. So clearly, oh snap. Launcher at 2,486.
It'll be fine for a while, all right? I'm alive, thanks to you. And you even found time to attack the Vulgus Kuiper facility. I really gotta hand it to you. Oh yeah, how did I manage to get the slip on Ederlich? He retreated as soon as the battle at the mining site was over and headed toward a facility. It looked like he'd planned to do so from the beginning. I wondered what he was up to, but he actually did us a favor in the end. I think the Ironheart excavation site is underneath that facility. A pretty hastily built structure? Check. Multiple security devices guarding the entrance? Check. Commander-level Vulgus disappearing inside? You can see how it all adds up, right? I need to assign missions to all operatives to shut down the facility's multiple security devices. It'll require specific procedures, but I've had experience in dismantling many of these types of devices. Let's move. We need to get in there before the Vulgus can do anything to the excavation site.
I have to admit, not even my arcade can penetrate the quantum barrier of these security devices. Those rust buckets have into this.
Alright, I'm actually going to stop the video right there. We'll continue the rest of the story next time. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care. Make sure to hit that like button for more. Peace.